Welcome to Sickboy, a podcast where we talk about what it's like to be sick, live from the Seahorse Tavern in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Thank you guys all so much for joining us. What a fucking beautiful crowd. There's a bunch of really good-looking men and women here, and it makes me proud to be a Haligonian.
I can't really see anything because of these lights, but I don't know.
Yeah, just you guys right in the front.
That's what I meant. Mom, Dad, you look great. Tonight's guest is a gentleman that we don't know very much about at all. So throw a huge round of applause for our new friend, Craig Mack. So, Craig, this is really interesting. Usually when we have people on the podcast, we know what they have. And generally, they know what they have. It's like, oh, I have brain cancer. Great, come talk to us about your brain cancer. Oh, I have bipolar. Oh, perfect. Let's talk about that. Do you know what you have? I don't think anybody knows what you have, do they?
We've been trying to diagnose this muscle disease that I have it was 20 years this just past August. So it's been a long haul.
So basically, you're dealing with a undiagnosable ailment.
Yes.
That primarily affects
my skeletal muscles. So if I do strenuous activity before, when I was in high school. I used to, play sports and do this and that. And then grade 10 came along and I just wasn't able to keep up anymore. The guys are all doing weights and I'm just like, I can't do anything anymore. So I started cutting class. Gym teacher was very mad and told my mom, and I got in lots of trouble about that too. So that kind of was where it was starting. But I just thought I was just weak.
So it feels like a cramp.
Feels like a cramp
throughout your entire body.
My entire body. So when I got home that day, I was walking around like an old man in the house, and my mother and my aunt were at the house, and they were like, "Why are you exaggerating? It's just a cold in your muscles." That's where they always go to. It's just a cold in your muscles.
A cold in your
not a cold in my muscles.
Bro. Oh, hold on. What the fuck is a cold in your muscles?
I know. I have no idea. I was like, no, this is not normal. So
That's such a mom thing to say, right? A cold in your muscles.
You're fine.
Mom.
Just go sleep. And I was like, okay.
Take some echinacea.
Yeah.
I just want to take a second to appreciate how fucked up that must be, because that feeling, like when you get that cramp, it is that like make it stop now. Like it's panic.
It is.
If you're feeling that through your whole body, like
I've never experienced. Well, I've experienced that pain, several times through the 20 years, but that was the scariest moment because I was laying there. I had my sister Alana. I was like, Alana, just give me a massage or give me something. And I was like, is there any Tylenol? No Tylenol. I was awesome. Okay, that's great. So I'm just gonna suffer through this. So when I went to sleep that night, I woke up at 5 a.m. Had to go to the washroom, and I went to urinate. And it was
pee.
And I went to pee.
There's a number of different names for it, but yes, I'm with you.
And my pee was a Coca-Cola color.
Oh my fucking what?
I shrieked.
Was it blood?
Black?
It was like I was peeing blood. It was
Oh my God.
It was excruciating.
When you said that sentence, you said my pee was I knew you were gonna fill in the blank with the color. And you said the grossest thing that I could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
I thought like green could have been okay.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola black.
It was sludge. It was the Sydney Tarpon coming out of my dick.
It also happened to be carbonated.
That was way
for some
worse.
reason.
That was way worse, Brian.
It was tough because they didn't know what to do. For the first 30 days, all I was doing was wheeling around in a wheelchair, pumped, filled, with pain meds. So I'm strolling around, not knowing what's going on. I'm like, why am I still here?
What
They're
is
not
my
doing
name?
anything?
Yeah.
So I called my doctor in Halifax, and I said, Dr. Benstead.
With your hand phone, and they're
Yes.
like, "Sir,
Yes.
sir, that's not
That's not a phone. You can't speak to anybody with that.
that is a banana, sir. You're supposed to eat that."
That's true.
How has your ailment affected relationships, if any? Like, did it affect that divorce? Like, was it a part of that?
No, that was not it. It just didn't work out. But I did have, when I was divorced, I moved home to Halifax, and it was a really rough go because I was still trying to get my mobility back. I was living at my dad's house. I didn't have a job. Dating was just
Not really an option.
no.
Yeah.
Speed dating would be horrible for me. Hi, I have an undiagnosed muscle disease. I live with my dad. I don't have a job. I did have two. When I did start dating about a year after, I had one girl just told me, she's like, I don't think I can deal with your condition
Thing that no one knows what it is.
I just don't think I can deal with it. Which, it took me down a notch a
Yeah.
little bit. But then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be with someone that's going to be like that. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to come into issues. I'm going to come into issues. We work our problems out and we deal with them. So, I mean, I got Caitlin, and she means the world to me. She is there for me, and she supports me when I have my ups and downs at home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you gonna propose right now?
Dude,
Oh my God!
don't do that either, dude. Come on. Hands up, girls, if you would like that. Like that.
Exactly. None.
Sorry,
That's right.
sorry, I should not have done that. I'm sorry.
My life, I've always taken a negative and turned it to a positive. So when I was in Edmonton and I was laying in bed, I had lots of time to think. So when I was in there, this is where my light bulb went off, is that my dad and my dad's wife flew out to Edmonton because I got to the point I was like, no, don't come. It'll be fine. You know what happens. And then I got to panic mode. I said, okay, yeah, maybe you guys should come out or whatever. I'm kind of nervous and this and that. So they came out, and I thought about it. It was just like, they just spent $2,000 to come out here. I was like, that's crazy. So I said, okay, QE2 Foundation, this is what I want to do. I have a neuromuscular condition. I've been followed under Dr. Benstead for 20 years. I want to be able to do something for the neuro unit. So they got something set up within the QE2 Foundation called the Craig Mack Comfort Initiative. So we're raising, money to put in there. It could be, a family member, God forbid, some car accident, family has to travel from Vancouver, boom, it's
Right,
there for them to help
right.
them out. Someone's driving from Enfield back and forth to see a daughter or son, there's gas money, accommodation, stuff like that. So, and it keeps it personal. Everybody knows where the funds are going, and it helps the neuroscience, which is very personal to me, and it keeps me sort of sane going through this, that I feel like, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life, and just kind of keep building it up and go from there.
Jesus Christ, you're too sweet. You're too sweet.
You're too sweet.
Dude,
Well,
my
I just
God.
want to
So-
hug you.
I honestly, Craig, I don't think we could have asked for a better guest for our live show here at the Seahorse.
Thanks, guys.
That's
Brian.
it for today.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Jeremy, and this is Sickboy.
You guys fucking great.
It's a blast. I had a time, man. It's so good.